17 minutes to 9. Let's have a dig around the news to find one or two stories you might not have heard about. So, Sian, would you like to start us off this morning?
Yes, so airlines. When you're on a plane, not always necessarily the cleanest place in the world. There has been a study of 8,000 passengers done by which has revealed the filthiest flight operators in the UK.
All right, then.
Do we want to know?
So, it's okay, I think, for the Manx passenger. Top of the shop for dirtiest planes is Ryanair.
Oh, have I ever flown right? Just once, actually.
Was it filthy?
Not as I recall, I have to admit. We did go across the Atlantic with a well-known airline earlier this year, and it wasn't dirty, but it was a bit shabby around the edges, I have to say. I was a little bit disappointed with it.
Now, well, for the Manx passenger, fourth dirtiest airline is EasyJet, who I actually flew with yesterday, and I can't say as I noticed particually, but there we go.
Bit bumpy for you, though.
Did notice that,
yes.
Did notice that bit.
Okay,
so,
who else is in there then?
We've also got, Ryanair are top, Wizz Air second, Vueling third, Thompson, TUI, Iberia, BA, Jet2 and Etihad making up the top 10 there, I think.
I haven't heard of a lot of those.
There's a couple I've not heard of, definitely.
Yeah,
so,
there you go. So they looked at things like they used ultraviolet lights to examine stains on the tray tables that you can't see with the naked eye, but they're there. Soiled headrests, dusty windowsills. Greasy trays, all the things you want.
We were both on a plane yesterday. I'm very glad I washed my hair this morning.
Yes.
Yeah, scrub it all off.
You do need a shower after a flight, don't you? Even
you
not
feel
thinking
that
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even just being in
it's
an
so
airport
grimy.
as well, you
Yeah.
feel in airports always that way. And I suppose the thing is now there's such tight turnarounds with these planes. When do they actually get the time to give them a proper
Yeah.
sort of going over? All right, well, there's food for thought, as it were. Rhian, what have you got for us this morning?
Well, we've been talking about sort of top things of the year, so I'm looking at the top ranked movies of 2019 in like the worldwide box office. What do you think was top?
Ooh, Joker or Avengers maybe?
Very good.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
second.
look at that.
She's so good at this. Joker was number 6. At the top was Avengers Endgame, then Lion King, Spider-Man Far From Home, Captain Marvel and Toy Story 4. And I just think it's interesting that they're all either comic book films or Disney. And it seems that you get far fewer original screenplays being made.
A lot of franchises in there. A lot of sequels and things that are part of a bigger picture.
Apparently it's because they've basically taken the power away from directors and given it more to producers now, and I think producers look for trilogies and you know it's like an easy income. I think
that's it, which I think is a bit of a shame because
it is a shame.
Original sort of stories and sort of up and coming script writers, are they necessarily getting the chance that they deserve?
I don't
know.
And I'm sure there'll be a plethora of brilliant original screenplays out there that are just getting kind of overlooked because it's more of a risk.
Let's make it the year then in 2020 for a bit more sort of originality.
Max Radio screenplay.
Yeah, that'd be all right. Imagine, we've always said we could write a movie about this place. That'd be very interesting. Let's have a final one from myself now. Jason Donovan in the news because his daughter, his real-life daughter, is now in Neighbours. I don't know if you know this, of course.
Okay, I was not aware.
Jason as Scott Robinson all those years ago.
You are all my Neighbours news.
Well, that's it. I still do watch it. I have to say, it's my real guilty pleasure. Still, it's going strong on, or strongish on Channel 5 anyway. But Jason's real-life daughter is in it playing a relation to Scott Robinson. She is Paul Robinson's granddaughter.
What an artistic stretch that must be.
This is it. This is all getting very confusing. Anyway, Jason has spoken out saying even though his daughter is in the show, he isn't going to come back anytime soon. The only reason he would come back is if Guy Pearce, who played Mike Young at the same time, and Kylie, who was Charlene, he said if we all agreed to do 3 episodes, that'd be different because we'd be sharing it. He thinks, Jason, if he went back, the publicity would overshadow the whole thing. So if he, Guy Pearce and Kylie Minogue were to all get on board, then he'd be up for it. He says it's like Friends. It only works if they all come back. So
yeah, that makes sense.
True.
Do you reckon they will?
I don't know. I don't think Kylie ever would. She's been asked back on a number of occasions, usually for sort of notable anniversaries. Jason the same. They've always resisted. And I think, particularly with Kylie, I think she's too famous now.
Too big now.
Too much other stuff going on in her life, I think.
It. So keep your eyes peeled, but if you're expecting Jason back, it's looking unlikely. However, he is coming to the island next year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Perform. Yeah, he
tell
is.
my mum.
Yeah, good pal of mine has got tickets and she's very excited. Just in another bit of soap news, Coronation Street is 59 today.
Wow.
And another
Going strong.
another birthday Another birthday.
Another birthday.
Gotta mention this. Forget Coronation Street. Our Sian is celebrating today.
Yay. Thank you very much. There will be pasty later.
Lovely stuff. There we go. We'll be there, won't we, Rhian? We'll be.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll be the first ones there.
Well, happy birthday. Happy
Thank
birthday,
you very
Sian.
much.
And especially for you, here's a bit of a festive classic now. A bit of Jonah Louie.